I don't know if you can tell, but I love snacks. When I heard that friend of the show and chat moderator Choff acquired for himself some snacks all the way from the UK, I knew I had to get my hands on some of them. These snacks came graciously from the UK, all the way from a UK-based YouTuber, Killexxa. Killexxa gave Choff a bunch of these snacks. Choff gave Killexxa a bunch of snacks from here in the US, things like Lucky Charms, crap like that. Things that you can get every day here that we take for granted, I guess. But these snacks right here, I have not tried before, and I'm really looking forward to it, as a lover of snacks. We could jump right into them here. There's a wide array of what I would call chips here. They obviously call them crisps over there, whatever, but I'm gonna call them chips. We're gonna start off with the Walker's brand. This first one is roast chicken chips, which I'm a big fan of Trailer Park Boys, and in it, Ricky is always talking about chicken chips and pepperoni, and I've never had chicken chips before, so looking forward to actually giving these a shot.
I want to take those balls back to the store and get me 2 bags of chicken chips and the rest of pepperoni. That'd be cool.
Let's crack them open. Try not to make it too ASMR-y for you with the ruffling of the bag. But, okay. Chicken chips. Roast chicken chips. It's a new improved recipe, so this isn't the OG. They smell good. I'm not going to sit here and eat this whole bag, too. 100% Great British potatoes. They taste good. I wouldn't say they taste like chicken, per se. But very good. Kind of a lighter, less offensive flavor than we're used to here in the States, where you really get just punched in the mouth with as much flavor as you possibly can get. These taste truer to like a normal potato chip. This Walker's logo looks a lot like the Lay's logo. I wonder if they're like just Lay's, but in Great Britain they're called Walkers. I wonder if that's the case. But yeah, definitely good. I would recommend them, but I wouldn't like fly there to get them, if that makes sense. But yeah, definitely something we don't have here. Next up, another Walker's chip, and this is one we have here, but it's not. We don't have this particular brand, and it is. I know you guys can't tell because of the green screen, but this bag, I feel like the branding. This is a salt and vinegar chips by Walker's. Okay, salt and vinegar chips by Walker's. I feel like branding here in the States for salt and vinegar chips, there's always a Union Jack on the bag. The bag's always blue. There's like a vial of vinegar on the bag, maybe a pile of salt, maybe a double-decker bus. You know, there's always things like that on the salt and vinegar bag. This bag is green, unless my eyes are going bad. This bag is green, so obviously they don't have as much national identity on their advertisement for salt and vinegar chips as we would give. But I love salt and vinegar chips, big fan of it. Try not to cough. Mmm. So good. Once again, like a little less of a... They almost taste like... Like, have you ever had, like, dill pickle chips from Lay's? They almost taste like that instead of being too offensive with the salt and vinegar. A lot of them here in the States will really, like, ramp it up. Like, you have to eat it, like, one chip at a time because it's very aggressive. But this is really nice and light. Just enough, like, of that little sourness. I dig it. As soon as this video is done, I'm eating the rest of these snacks. I'm only eating a couple bites just for the video's sake, but I'm going to be going hard on them. Next up in the chip category, Quavers. I have literally never heard of this. This is another one by Walker's. Walker kind of has a monopoly here on this this tasting of snacks. If there's any snacks you think I missed, make sure to drop them down in the description so I can check those out too. But Quavers, they are described as being cheese flavor. I don't know if they have other flavors or what, but it's a light curly potato snack. And I feel like these bags are tiny, and I'm sure these are like the lunch pack bags that they sell, but the bags are tiny and everything's focused on being light. The advertising is very light centric, where here in the States that's not the case. Let's see here. Quavers. Oh, they definitely smell cheesy. Mmm. These are really good. These are better than the other ones so far. There's something different about them, though. Almost like an onion flavor. Like Funyuns. I don't know if it's because the bag is yellow with green letters, and I'm just thinking of Funyuns, but they almost have a Funyun taste to them, and the texture is almost like Funyuns. But they are light, you know. They are light. They are light, so not too bad. I love how like the nutritional values are different on the back. Like it goes by energy and fat. Like, how do you judge energy? I guess it's just carbohydrates is probably energy. No, they have a carbohydrate on here too. God only knows. They go with the French spelling of a lot of this stuff. Like fiber is F-I-B-R-E instead of F-I-B-E-R as what it would be here in the States. But yeah, Quavers, my favorite so far. I really dig them. Next up, Wotsits. What's it? I'm going to try my best to not impersonate the British people right now. The people of the UK. Our former overlords. Wotsits. They look like Cheetos. I'm going to be honest, they look like puffy Cheetos. It says really cheesy flavored corn puffs. I mean, can they beat Cheetos? Wouldn't I have heard of them before if they could beat Cheetos? We'll see. We'll see here. Some of them are like curly shaped. And some of them are like straight. They kind of have a mix going on. And you can't see them. Very good. I mean, when you've had like one cheese puff kind of thing, they're all kind of the same. The big thing about this, and like when Choff was telling me that he was going to be sending stuff to Killexxa, she had like an idea of what she wanted sent out. Like she knew what she wanted sent out. Here in the States, we've never heard of any of this stuff. These are good. And once again, they're light. They're baked. I don't know if there's like a non-baked version. But some chips taste better baked than other ones. But I'd get them again. I'd try them again. They're nice and light. And they're tiny. Kind of feels like kids' food. Try not to talk with my mouth full too much. We've got one more like that appears savory. I mean, I can't tell exactly what they are. These are called Jacob's Mini Cheddars. They feel like circular in the bag. They feel a little circly. I'm not exactly sure on them, but let's crack them open. Very simple branding, just Jacob's Mini Cheddars. Hey, they're like crackers. So they look like just lightly flavored crackers. They're good. Simple for sure. They're kind of big, but they kind of appear like they would fit well, like the taste would fit well with like a trail mix. They're pretty dense and dry. I'm gonna have to sip on some LaCroix here. LaCroix is not from the from the shipment. Yeah, I think they're good. They'd be good with like some dip, or maybe if they have them in like the little cheese or peanut butter sandwiches, they'd be really good. I'm getting full. Alright, it would appear now that we're in like the sweeter area, and I'm really excited about some of these. Not gonna lie, I've like tried a little bit of them because I love my sweets, and I don't have a lot of sweets in the house right now, so like when Choff brought these over, I was like, I gotta get on my sweet game. But these are called ginger nuts, and it comes in this big log of cookies. I love ginger snaps. I'm sure they're very similar. They smell similar. Really good when you're having an upset stomach or anything like that. Very, very good. McVitie's, or yeah, that's probably McVitie's. Possessive on the S there. All right, let's try them out. Ginger nuts. Very dry, as they should be, but they don't have that really hard, like I could bite right through this easily, like some ginger snaps that we get here you'd crack a tooth on them if you weren't expecting them, and I really like to soak them in like milk or something like that. Really like fresh ginger flavor to them too. It doesn't taste too artificial. Like I feel the warmth like in my throat from it. These right here are probably better than any other ginger-based like cookie that I've ever had, as opposed to like a fresh gingerbread man or something like that. Those are way better. But when it comes to like a simple just ginger cookie, ginger snap, these are way better than anything I've ever had. So, McVitie's ginger nuts, I approve. I approve. This is like the weirdest one in the whole batch to me. It's the Jaffa cakes. They appear to be some kind of cookie. They are, it says, which Jaffa cake eater are you? The all-rounder, so like you eat around it. Is there different ones? Oh, no, there's not. Are you an all-rounder? I don't think so. Well, we'll see. I don't know. Oh, they're like prepackaged in a little sleeve like that. So let's see how those are. All right, Jaffa cakes. They feel like squishy. There's like chocolate on top and like cookie on bottom. That makes sense. Oh, yeah. Citrusy. These are also by McVitie's. Shouts out to McVitie's. You know what it reminds me of? It's a dish, or it's not a dish. It's a snack that I know they have in the UK that I'm glad I'm not eating today because I'm not a big fan of it. But Turkish delight. I've never really liked Turkish delight. These remind me a lot of like a Turkish delight with the like gelatin texture on top. I don't know if that's what they're going for. I don't know if it's the same thing, but it reminds me of it, and I'm not a big Turkish delight fan. You can definitely tell there's some kind of gelatin layer in there. They're very unique though. We don't have anything that's anywhere close to this here in the States. I like them. I love anything that's like orange chocolate. These have a very citrusy chocolate flavor to them. The cookie itself is really soft. I think that's probably why it's sealed up in the plastic, to keep everything really fresh. I would definitely eat these again. Really good, really good, really good. Alright, the last thing is this little candy bar. It looks like a little candy bar like you get at the grocery store. Also by McVitie's. It's called Hobnobs. Which sounds like something you would like. It sounds like an insult, you know what I'm saying? Hobnobs. But McVitie's, it says a flapjack topped with milk chocolate. A flapjack is definitely like a pancake here in the southern United States, so I don't know what they're talking about with a flapjack. Other than that, I don't know if it gets called that by anyone else, but let's check it out. Oh, it almost looks like a Chewy bar. Like it has like a wheat kind of cereal to it, and chocolate layer on top. It smells like oatmeal. Wow. That is really good. That almost, it has a very like oatmeal chewy bar feel to it, but it's really like chewy. You can tell there's probably a lot keeping this thing together to make it that soft and chewy. Delicious. The chocolate on top is nice. This would go great with like some coffee. And I know tea, but we drink coffee here and in the States, and wow, that's good. That's really good. I highly recommend Hobnobs. If you've never had one, check it out for sure. Well, that was all the snacks I had today. There was other things that Choff brought over, but I ate them already. There was like prawn cocktail, which is like shrimp cocktail, which really reminded me a lot of like ketchup chips that you can get in Canada, but very similar to that. The prawn cocktail chip, very good. The bag itself smelled like prawns, but the chips didn't taste like it, and it really confused me, honestly. There was Maltesers, which I've already had a bunch of times. Shouts out to Maltesers. They're too good. I love malted milk balls, so that was an easy one for me to just devour before I could make this video. But regardless, thank you, Killexxa, even though you didn't send them for me. Thank you, Choff, for being gracious and giving them to me. I'm definitely going to devour all these as soon as this video is over, but I appreciate it. Let me know if you guys want to see another video like this at some point. Might be something that I'd like to do again. But regardless, thanks for watching. Make sure you watch some of the other videos. You can find me on Twitch. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me all over. I'm everywhere. You guys know. Check out the links to the Discord, all things like that. We still have some shirts available, so check out the merch. Let me know what you guys would like to see. You know, we're still figuring out what we're going to do with YouTube content now that we've moved the stream over to Twitch. But I appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.